So today I decided to bring you guys to my university where I graduated in 2012, Loyola Marymount University. I did a video a couple of weeks ago which got a lot of great responses about how English helped me to actually go to a university. But today I brought you guys here so you can get a more personal feel of this amazing school, and it's like a really cool feeling for me to be back here again today because, you know, for example, here I used to spend so many nights till like 2, 3 in the morning studying really hard because this was my department, the Department of Modern Languages. And you know, we have the German department here, we have the Spanish department, Italian, French. But you know, this was such an amazing place for me to be at because all these different people from different countries would come together and study together, and it was always like a really, really cool place for me. And you know, for a very long time I've had this goal. I have many goals, but one goal that I've had for a very long time is I would love to start an international scholarship for students from around the world, which is why I want my students to not give up on your English journey. Because if you want to study in the United States, you need your English. It's really, really important. You know, and like I said before, if a girl from a tiny little village in Montenegro could graduate from this amazing school, why can't you? You know, of course you can. Of course you can. And I'm here to help you as much as possible. You know, but that's really my goal. I would love to open up a door so that more students from other countries have access to universities, amazing universities like Loyola Marymount University. And by the way, we are now in the Modern Languages department. But there are so many departments. There are business departments, political science, philosophy, history, engineering, film, cinema, dance, so many different departments. Like I always say, the sky is the limit. One thing that I really, really loved about this place when I was a student here is the view. I mean, take a look at how beautiful it is here, you know? And it really is one of the best schools in LA. And sometimes, you know, you could feel like, oh, I don't belong here because this school is so expensive and I shouldn't go here. But of course you should go here. If you want to go here, of course you should go here. Look how spacious and huge it is, and just really, really gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We are basically walking towards the library, which in my opinion is one of the most beautiful parts of this school. And there's a really, really cool story behind how we got that library. The name of the library is William Hannon. Many, many years ago, when William Hannon was a young boy, his mom couldn't afford to send him to school. So she actually asked Loyola Marymount University if they could give him a scholarship to go here, and they did. And in return, William promised that he would do something great for the school in the future. Many, many years later, he became a successful businessman, and he actually built that library for the school, and that's why it's called William Hannon after his name. I just always thought that was such a cool story, you know, kind of inspirational as well. Personally, I love the library. I love that area outside. It's so beautiful. It's like the perfect study environment. You just cannot not study in there, you know. It's really beautiful. I want to take you to the library because we think about countries like America, for example, and it is such a beautiful and really powerful country, right? But we also have to remember all the other countries around the world where people are not so fortunate as we are in the United States. And I want to take you to the library so that you can get a feel of what it's like to be in this perfect educational environment, because I do know so many of my students are amazing students, even though they don't have that perfect environment, studying environment, right? But imagine if they did. Imagine all the things they could accomplish, right? So my goal is not in any way to separate American students from other students, not at all, but I just would love to give other less fortunate students also a chance to get access to this amazing, beautiful environment that we have here at LMU. Man, being here today seriously reminds me of how huge all of this was to me, and nobody really knew it. Nobody knew how much this really meant to me. And like I said in my last video, it's not like I've saved the world by graduating here, but it meant so much to me because it was such a huge personal accomplishment to me. You know, coming from a tiny little village, really coming from a place where honestly, as a woman, you're not really expected to go to school. You're not really expected to do much else other than, you know, get married and have kids and all of that. And I'm not really even judging that. It's just that for some weird reason, I always wanted more than that. I just always wanted more. And the fact that I got accepted to this school, graduated with honors, and established such amazing roots of knowledge, you know, so many classes that I took here that changed the person that I am today, like philosophy class, my film class, all my language classes that I took, history classes. I took a modern Greek history class and I ended up winning a scholarship and I went to Greece for a month, you know, and that was truly unforgettable and seemingly so impossible for someone like myself. You have your goals and you have your dreams, and if you really want to succeed, you have to stay true to your dreams, stay true to your goals, and not be afraid to aim high. You know, I'm walking through this campus today, and if you would have asked anyone 15, 20 years ago, do you think that Samra is going to graduate one day from this school? Probably most people would have told you no. Not because they're bad people, but because I couldn't speak English. Okay, I didn't live here. I didn't have that money. All those things that basically went against me. But I did graduate from here. I graduated with honors. I did make it. I did learn English. So things like these are possible. Many, many things in life are possible if you're willing to work hard. That is always, always the main point. If you're willing to work hard, not give up, keep going, that's it. The moral of the story is, don't be afraid to dream big. So what is it that we say about this animal, the lion? You have a heart of a lion, which means you are resilient, you are strong, you keep going no matter what life throws at you. And that's really what I hope that most of you got out of this video. I hope that no matter what other people are telling you, no matter what your life circumstances are, situations are, I hope you keep going on your journey, English journey, knowledge journey, the journey of chasing your dreams. And I really, really hope that you don't give up.